Meghan Markle is very upset because Trey Parker and Matt Stone have dared to call into question the validity of just how much privacy they might actually want when they go on a worldwide We Want Privacy tour.
Is that the episode title is like Worldwide Privacy Tour.
Yeah.
Privacy.
I wish we could show the clips.
I know
but yeah, it just shows like Harry and Meghan unnamed, the prince and princess from Canada, have moved in across the street from Kyle in South Park, and they are like throwing things in his window, like setting off fireworks.
Playing a drum set
Harry
in the front
is
yard.
playing polo in the front yard.
And Kyle is just
They're
put upon as he's trying to be
protesting.
learn how to be a social media influencer.
Yeah.
It's hilarious to me because when I think of this stuff, I think of like I have a couple of friends who are like kind of the same way, like good people, but we're like very, very like thought of themselves as quiet, but we're like the most public people. Like, you know, it's like there are people even now where it's like they're like, I don't want to talk about this publicly, as they're talking about it publicly. Like that's a thing, right?
I usually
like,
say stuff like this, followed by a long Facebook post.
Yes, and if somebody says that more than once a year, they don't actually want to be not public, right?
Yeah. I mean, South Park has kind of gotten tamer over the years. You got to admit that at least.
Definitely.
I saw a clip from an episode they did like a long time ago, almost like 20 years ago, I think.
Which one?
That was about a trans person, a biological male going to a Planned Parenthood clinic for an abortion. And the doctor, breaks the news to him that he actually does not have a womb. Therefore, he can't get pregnant
Just the dolphin
and cannot
plasty
get an abortion. And like, I thought because of like it being a relevant issue today that it was new, and I was shocked, but then I actually found out that they made that in like the mid 2000s.
Yeah, a long time ago.
2005, so ahead of the time.
But they've kind of like toned down how far they're willing to go with their humor over the years, and that's sad. But
a little bit.
I mean, this still kind of reflects where people are at right now. Like, I think we're just fed up and fatigued with the fake, celebrity worship and the victim narrative that Meghan Markle is spinning.
It says the Duchess is reportedly upset and overwhelmed by the episode and annoyed by South Park, who refuses to watch it at all.
No, she
but
is refusing to watch it.
But refuses to watch it all. There was also a really funny thing where they said like William is like laughing about it.
Well, this is an insider that they kept anonymous who said William doesn't watch South Park, but I reckon one of his friends will have seen it on social media and sent the clip to him. And I think he probably has seen it and will have had a wry smile on his face while watching. And that's because like they've had a personal dispute for a long time now, ever since like 2021 when they, renounced their royal titles.
Well, I mean, they're going to
moved to Southern California to make a name for themselves.
They're about to get a swift understanding of the First Amendment here, because I don't know if there's anything here to sue for.
Well, Meghan Markle should know that, given that she's American. But this is going to be a new lesson for Harry, I guess. It's sad because like satire and dry humor is supposed to be something uniquely like British, like having British roots. And they don't seem to understand that.
Well, that
and
means
then
that
also,
she's the one who's angry, maybe he's not angry, but she is.
Well, he either is like upset or feigning upset and, tending to her emotional needs
to make sure
while
that
she has
doesn't
a tantrum.
So that she doesn't get mad at him for not being mad also.
Exactly, yeah. So
how dare you not be mad on my behalf?
He has to like mirror her upset, if not exceed it.
Yeah.
I'm so angry for you. I'm so angry. They really disrespected you. They're such misogynists.
Here's a meme that the face you make when you experience a taste of America's freedom of speech. I was actually looking into I was going to see if Jessica would make a Photoshop of like the cartoon top of their heads and or like maybe the real top of their heads with the cartoon bottom of the face. There was also this one. I like this one as well.
accurate though.
Very, very accurate.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Not enough to sue, though.
But now they're saying the legal team is casting an eye over the episode to see what's wrong and what could be turned into something more sinister.
What does that mean?
This appears to be their course of action rather than laughing it off, enjoying the moment and showing the world that they can get the joke.
It means they're going through with a fine-tooth comb looking for anything and everything to sue them for, but they're not going to be able to.
I feel like British people just don't understand even the concept of free expression.
Right.
And it's like baffling to them.
Which is ironic because they had like more inappropriate jokes and commercials than we did for the longest time.
Yeah.
I think they still do.
I think when it comes to like censoring media outlets in the UK, they've seen more success because they literally have no freedom of speech over there. But maybe they'll learn the hard way that you can't silence people just for making fun of your ridiculous behavior. But it's literally like just pointing out maybe you have legitimate problems, but they aren't problems that the public can relate to. So why are you shoving them in our faces? That's the real thing. Like, if you feel like you lack privacy because
There we go.
the paparazzi are trying to get pictures of you and you're constantly getting, lies spread about you, etc. Maybe that's a legitimate problem, but it's not one that like your audience made up of ordinary people has ever experienced or will ever experience. Therefore, we don't feel bad for you. Like, we can't empathize with a problem like that. And on top of that, you're stoking those reactions because, first of all, Harry's book deal is a multi-year, multi-part book deal. So he's going to be writing more than just his memoir, Spare, or Wah. He's going to be writing more than that. And their deal with Netflix is also a multi-year, multi-production deal. So they're about to like make rom-coms. They're about to make all sorts of like sitcoms, I think they said too, like comedy content, which they're completely incapable of making understanding.
What would Meghan Markle comedy content look like?
Or romantic content, because they're both like loveless and humorless people.
It's not funny. That's
what could it be? Hey, maybe what if they do a green line test like sitcom that's all about judging people, or like some type of show that judges like a reality show that goes through and judges celebrities' green line tests?
I feel like they have a PR team that is giving them advice and they're just ignoring the advice.
Think so?
Like the PR team would be like, this is your perfect chance.
Right.
Like,
go and say that you thought the episode was funny.
Lean into it, right.
And lean into it.
Yeah.
And then people will start to have more favor for you.
Just thinking that.
But they're such narcissists. I mean, really, Meghan Markle is the narcissist and Harry is her pet.
She's never had anybody punch up at her.
Yeah. It seems like it. I mean, I think it's clear that from her like previous career, just like being a blue collar actress, that's what she wants to continue being. And she's brought Harry along for the ride, and because he's such a beta cuck, he's willing to go along with whatever she says.
He must be the most whipped dude ever.
You can see the look in his eyes is just empty. Like there's nothing left. He has no soul left in there. You could just like knock on his skull and hear an echo.
To be a fly on the wall in their bedroom or just apartment would be like, wonder if she Johnny Depps him.
Do you think she goes
Johnny
to
Depps?
Do you think she goes to bed and like he's like okay, and she's like we're going to bed?
The thing is, she's
she
not
makes
even,
them go to bed at the same time.
She's not even comparable to Amber Heard in terms of looks
Right.
or even like volatility. She just has like this quiet like sternness about her where even like she could just command Harry with a look.
Yeah.
Like at least with Amber Heard, you have the evidence. Like you have the clips of her yelling at him. You have her admitting to physical violence. I wouldn't even pin that on Meghan Markle. I think she's just an emotionally tyrannical C-word.
Very possible.
Basically. Like it's clear to see. It more than just body language. But yeah, like I'm hoping that they actually go forward with an attempt at a lawsuit because it's going to be embarrassing for them.
The crisis meter is acting up today, so we are having trouble with the crisis meter today.
It does look to be glitching out.
Yeah.
I think I saw a chat pop up and the guns didn't go off.
No, a couple of times, guys. So-
Someone said she makes him sit down to pee.
Oh my
Yeah, that's the
God.
perfect metaphor for that.
Yeah, she makes Harry sit down to pee, but she doesn't take a dump on his bed. There's the difference between
Yeah.
Meghan Markle and Amber Heard.
Fellas, know your worth. Don't put up with that.
I mean, maybe it's like it's up to your value judgment. If you think that you want to like date Amber Heard because she's hot enough to make up for her emotional problems, like her anger management issues, that's your decision. Like, more power to you. But with Meghan Markle, I just don't see a trade-off.
Maybe
Because he
Harry
had to
has some kind
renounce
of
his whole
kink,
family name
Yeah.
some kind of like,
and his country.
yeah, I don't know. There's got to be something.
She must be
In
fantastic
exchange for
in bed.
what?
That's the only thing.
I don't even.
That's it.
She
I-
must be absolutely a
There's
panther
no
in
way.
the sack.
Yeah.
There's no way because like I don't even know if Harry cares about that anymore. If he just has like
He's asexual now.
he's like become like an asexual, just like a blob.
That's possible.
He can
Well,
just like
maybe he
mold
likes-
into any shape that she wants him to be.
Harry can confirm that Meghan is fantastic in bed with her boyfriend.
We're gonna reach out to him for
Exactly.
comment and see if we're correct on that.
It's really weird. Like the money guns are not working today. Like who is like, this is sabotage.
Oh,
Big tech.
Is this one plugged in?
No, it's not that one.
Okay.
The big tech is censoring us, guys.
Or
we,
just
we are being held down by the
Tech in
man
general. Well,
right
one
now.
worked.
We are being held down by the man right now. And actually, you know what it is? I think it's a plot because they know that the new outro screen is supposed to be us cleaning up the money.
Oh.
So they've
no.
actually done this.
I think this is actually Harry and Meghan's fault.
saw it coming.
That's completely possible. Like, it's letting me do it manually.
It
But
is.
it's
No, it's MI6.
oh, he sent the British government after us.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Where's James Bond? I bet you this is James Bond's fault. It's completely possible.
Wait, is MI6 like the CIA or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's there. And MI5
Okay.
is like their FBI, right, or something like that.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
I wonder if they have like feds that try to incriminate you in the UK.
like their very own crisis.
People like
actors.
me.
The Royal
Okay.
Canadian Mountain Police.
Oh,
That would be Canada.
because they're
And that's what
actually
we're talking
they're
about.
actually Canadian.
Guys, for every super chat now, I'm going to have to multitask today and set it off manually. But the crisis meter,
Well, that's weird. I saw only one super chat go through.
Yeah,
on
the
back
first one went
end,
through.
but then the rest are only on the.
I am going to keep my
Page.
eye on the number, and I'm going to do this manually today. So we're gonna have to do this manually. So all super chats will still set off the crisis meter. It will just be set off manually.
and we're not great at math here, so
I
this
can
is
read
gonna
the
be
number. I
difficult.
can read the number. I got the number here. So
right.
I'll let us know as we go. But I have no idea why it's doing that. I think Harry and megalomania. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Meghan is meddling.
she's out to get us today, and the Brits are taking down our stream because they know that we're speaking truth to power right now. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.